Hey there, welcome back to Inside. I'm Rachel, and we're with Caleb from Foster Financial right now, chatting about a topic I think might have come up at least at Thanksgiving, or if you've been around to any family or friends recently, or if you're looking to make a big purchase. Interest rates are kind of a topic many people are chatting about right now.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, they've been in the news just incessantly over the past year, probably. But I think a lot of times it's not really distilled down in a way where the everyday investor understands how it's actually going to affect them. So that's kind of what I wanted to chat about today, really. So, of course, like with anything, there's like a couple good things, a couple bad things about the rising interest rates. So we will dive into both of those.
Okay.
So starting out, kind of the bad side of rising interest rates. The reason interest rates are rising so quickly right now is because inflation is at a 40-year high. Okay, so the Fed's target for inflation is like 2% a year. It's way higher than that right now, so they're raising these interest rates. And I think everyone really understands this too. So I mean, last year you used to be able to walk into a restaurant with a $50 bill and you could buy appetizers, entree, whatever for you and your spouse. This year, if you do the same thing, you're like lucky if that covers your entrees and tip, right? So that's certainly a thing that people have experienced. But I think what people might not quite understand is that it doesn't just affect what you're purchasing today, it actually affects the purchasing power of your money in the bank. Okay, so we've seen a lot of people who are really good savers and they have, you know, $50, $100, $150,000 in cash in the bank. What they don't realize is that the purchasing power that could actually purchase 2 years ago has shrunk dramatically with inflation being so high. So that's something people need to keep in mind with rising interest rates, rising inflation, is the fact that, you know, purchasing power is decreasing as well.
Interesting, and I think a lot of the topic too right now is saying, well, I'm going to wait until next July because interest rates, you know, will go down. I mean, that's not guaranteed, is it?
Yeah, not necessarily. I mean, and the thing is, what you want to do, kind of the good side of the interest rate talk, is that a lot of things in the past that weren't giving you good interest rates, like bonds and CDs and fixed annuities, for example, since interest rates have gone up, you can actually get a higher return on those things now. So for example, something like a fixed annuity, depending on, you know, the term that you have and different things like that, you can earn almost 5% or even a little bit above 5% for a very conservative kind of fixed investment like a fixed annuity. And so that's one way that people can kind of keep some of their purchasing power is by starting to ladder CDs, use bonds, use fixed annuities, things like that will help you retain that purchasing power even in high inflation.
And Caleb, I know as we head into a new year, this is the time where people kind of sit back, look at their budget, and plan for what's to come. So, you know, I think it's people like me who didn't study any of this. There's so many questions, and with Foster Financial, you guys will, of course, talk about all of this with everyone, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a lot of people who are really good savers who have come to us, and we just, you know, make a custom financial plan and tell them, hey, annuities is perfect for you, laddered CDs is perfect for you, and we can really customize it to the person.
I love that. You know, I think there's just something, there's so many things that people have questions about that just don't want to ask, but you guys always tell me there's just no dumb question, right?
Right, no, you're exactly right. I mean, we expect people to come in with no knowledge, and so that's part of, you know, the excitement of being a financial advisor is the education piece of it too. So kind of love seeing that light click where people really understand and are confident in their financial plan too.
Yeah, there's just so much to learn. I tell them every week they come in, I said, I learn something new every single time, which is a good thing. So thank you for being with us today. Appreciate it. And if you have any financial questions yourself, call that number on your screen for a complimentary consultation today.